Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the channel that uncovers hidden treasures from history. Coins that may look ordinary, but can be worth a small fortune. Today, we're diving into one of the most fascinating and underrated coins in US numismatic history. The 1971 Kennedy $50 with no mint mark. This isn't just any coin. This is a story of history, legacy, and hidden value that could be sitting right inside your coin collection. In 1971, the United States Mint released the first non-silver Kennedy $50 meant for circulation. This marked a major shift in US coinage history, as the coin transitioned from a 40% silver composition used between 1965 and 1970 to a copper-nickel-clad version. But what's more intriguing is the Philadelphia minted version of the coin that bears no mint mark. A subtle yet powerful detail that could be the key to unlocking major value. The Kennedy $50 itself carries historical weight. It was first minted in 1964 as a tribute to President John F. Kennedy, following his tragic assassination in 1963. The public's emotional connection to this coin was immediate and powerful. People began hoarding these coins, not just as currency, but as symbols of remembrance and patriotism. By 1971, even though silver had been removed, the coin still held deep sentimental and collector appeal. Now here's where it gets thrilling. Many people believe the 1971 Kennedy $50 with no mint mark is just a regular coin, worth face value. But let me tell you, that couldn't be further from the truth. Among collectors and rare coin hunters, this coin can become a goldmine, especially if it has certain hidden features that few people notice. What makes it so valuable? It's not just age or the missing mint mark. Some 1971 no mint mark coins were struck on leftover silver planchets, intended for previous years. These error coins are extremely rare and incredibly sought after. If you unknowingly have one of these in your hands, you're looking at a jackpot valued at thousands of dollars. One confirmed example of a 1971 $50 struck on a silver planchet sold for $4,000 at auction. Yes, you heard that right. $13,000 for a single coin that might look just like the one in your pocket change. And even without the rare silver error, some high-grade 1971 no-mint mark $50 in mint state, MS-66 or MS-67 condition, have fetched prices of $6,000 to $8,500 or more from eager collectors. So where do you find this treasure? Check your coin jars, old drawers, and inherited collections. Look at your Kennedy $50 from 1971 and examine them closely. If there's no mint mark under the eagle's claw on the reverse side, you might just have one of these treasures. To unlock its true value, get it graded by a professional service like PCGS or NGC. That step could turn your $10,000 coin into a multi-thousand-dollar windfall. Remember, condition is everything in coin collecting. A well-preserved coin with minimal wear, strong luster, and full details will always command a premium price. Sealing it in a protective slab or holder is a smart move to retain its value and impress potential buyers. And here's the motivation. People just like you, ordinary collectors or curious treasure hunters, have sold these coins for up to $13,000. These aren't just auctions for elite investors. These are real-world sales, and they prove one thing. Even modern coins can become rare collectibles that bring in real dollars. When you find something this valuable hiding in plain sight, it's more than exciting, it's empowering. You're turning pocket change into profit. You're holding a piece of American history, and you're part of a growing community that understands the magic and mystery of old coins. The best part is, the market for Kennedy $50 is growing fast. More and more collectors are focusing on coins from the 1970s, meaning values are expected to rise even higher. Now is the time to act. Don't let this opportunity pass you by. So if you find a 1971 $50 with no mint mark, don't ignore it. Hold it, protect it, and get it evaluated. Because that small piece of metal could be the key to a massive payday. It's not just about the money. It's about discovering something rare, something powerful, something truly American. Share this video with your friends and family. Let everyone know to check their collections, piggy banks, and old change boxes. A fortune could be sitting right under your nose. Next up, the 1972 Kennedy $50 with no mint mark. Get ready, because this could be one of the most undervalued treasures you'll ever come across. The 1972 no mint mark Kennedy $50 may appear like just another piece of change. But within this seemingly ordinary coin lies a legacy, a mystery, and a chance at serious money. Struck in the heart of the United States Mint's Philadelphia facility, these coins don't carry a mint mark, which is your first clue that you may be holding something special. Now, let's take a journey back in time. The Kennedy half-dollar series began in 1964 to honor the memory of President John F. Kennedy, just months after his tragic assassination. Americans were deeply moved, and millions started collecting these coins immediately, treating them not as currency, but as keepsakes of a beloved leader. By 1972, the coin was already a cultural icon, but something about that year makes these coins even more intriguing. In 1972, these half-dollars were made with a copper-nickel-clad composition, just like the 1971 version. But unlike later years, the quality control and striking variances in 1972 left a wide range of collectible possibilities. The no-mint mark version, struck in Philadelphia, became a quiet sleeper among collectors. Some coins from this year came out with brilliant finishes, misaligned dies, and even rare double die errors that now fetch serious cash at auction. But here's where it gets really exciting. While most people assume these coins are only worth 50 cents, high-grade examples and rare errors have proven to be worth hundreds or even thousands of dollars. That's right. The right 1972 Kennedy half-dollar with no mint mark could sell for up to $2,500, or even more depending on condition and rarity. And you might be wondering, what is its value right now? Well, circulated versions may be modest, but mint state specimens, especially those graded MS66 or above, are highly sought after. Collectors pay premiums for sharp details, original luster, and clean surfaces. One flawless 1972 no-mint mark half-dollar sold at auction for $3,485, and others continue to draw competitive bidding every year. Let's talk about the future value. With rising interest in vintage US coinage and renewed collector focus on Kennedy half-dollars, this 1972 issue is gaining popularity. As demand increases and high-quality examples become harder to find, experts believe prices will continue to climb. So yes, this coin can absolutely be valuable in the future, especially if you protect and grade it professionally. Imagine pulling one of these coins out of an old drawer, sending it in for grading, and getting it back with a high MS rating. Suddenly, you're not holding a 50-cent coin. You're holding a piece of American history that could sell for thousands. And that kind of story is what keeps the world of coin collecting so alive, so exciting, and so full of opportunity. You might ask, how can I tell if mine is valuable? Look for sharp strike details, clean fields, no scratches or dings, and strong luster. If you're unsure, send it to a professional grading service like NGC or PCGS, and let them evaluate the potential. It's a small step that could open the door to a huge payout. And this isn't just about money. The 1972 Kennedy half-dollar is a time capsule. It's a coin that connects generations, that carries stories, and that holds a permanent place in American heritage. Owning one is like owning a fragment of a nation's history, and passing that legacy on is priceless. The Kennedy half-dollar series continues to be one of the most collected series in the US, and coins like the 1972 no-mint mark are the hidden jewels in that crown. Many collectors are only now realizing their value and potential. That means the window of opportunity is open, but it won't stay that way forever. Whether you're new to collecting or have been hunting coins for years, now is the perfect time to search for this rare half-dollar. And if you already have one, protect it, seal it, and explore your options. Auctions, private collectors, and online marketplaces like eBay are all great places to sell. And the highest sales are going to those who took the time to get their coin authenticated. So don't overlook the coins you already own. That 1972 Kennedy half-dollar, with no mint mark, could be more than just a coin. It could be your next success story. The next $5,000 coin could be sitting in your piggy bank, just waiting to be discovered. If you've enjoyed this journey into rare coin value, make sure you like this video, hit that subscribe button, and ring the bell so you never miss another opportunity to uncover treasure right in your own home. We bring you the truth about coins, the hidden value, and how to turn your finds into real cash. Next up, the 1973 Kennedy half-dollar with no mint mark. This is no ordinary piece of metal. This is a coin with legacy, hidden demand, and a growing collector value that may surprise you. Struck at the Philadelphia Mint, the 1973 Kennedy half-dollar, without a mint mark, may seem simple at first glance. But behind its shine is a story worth knowing. First, let's remember why this coin exists. It was created in honor of President John F. Kennedy, just months after his tragic assassination in 1963. The United States Mint worked rapidly, and in 1960, for the first Kennedy $50 was released. It instantly became a symbol of national mourning and remembrance. Americans didn't just spend it. They saved it, cherished it, and honored it. Fast forward to 1973, and the Kennedy $50 had already become an essential part of coin collections across the country. But the Philadelphia minted versions of 1973, those with no mint mark, quietly became the target of serious collectors. That year, the coins were struck in large numbers, yet very few survived in mint condition, and almost none were struck with the precision and brilliance that collectors chase today. What's fascinating is how many people today are looking to buy the 1973 no mint mark Kennedy $50. Collectors, investors, and even casual hobbyists are turning their attention toward coins from the 1970s, which are finally gaining long overdue recognition. As a result, demand is growing fast, and that means prices are rising with it. This isn't just hype, it's happening in the auction world right now. You might wonder, what's the current value of this coin? Well, circulated examples may trade hands for modest prices, but when you find a high-quality piece, especially in grades like MS66 or MS67, the value climbs significantly. A top-tier 1973 Kennedy $50 with no mint mark has sold for as much as $3,300, and examples continue to gain attention in competitive bidding circles. That kind of value isn't just impressive, it's exciting. You could have one of these coins tucked away in a family coin jar or an inherited collection. It might look like just another $50, but if it has the right shine, sharp strike, and minimal wear, you could be holding a rare gem worth thousands. So is its value high or low? Let's be clear, its value is on the rise. As fewer high-grade examples remain in circulation and more collectors enter the market, the price pressure goes up. Every day, people are buying, trading, and hunting for this exact coin, especially in near-perfect condition. It's a hot coin that still flies under the radar for most, but not for long. The coin's design also adds to its appeal. On the obverse is the iconic profile of President Kennedy, bold, confident, and symbolic of hope. On the reverse, the presidential seal reminds us of America's strength. The elegance of the design paired with its historical significance makes it a piece not just of money, but of American memory. It's important to understand how the lack of a mint mark increases this coin's desirability. While coins from the Denver Mint carry a D, and San Francisco proofs have an S, the Philadelphia Mint traditionally left its coins unmarked. This small detail is what transforms the 1973 $50 into a collectible, especially when combined with pristine condition or error features. Collectors are always looking for sharp, clean examples. That's why professional grading is essential. Services like PCGS and NGC can evaluate your coin and assign it a grade, which can then massively increase its value. A slabbed, authenticated coin builds buyer trust and attracts high offers from serious collectors. Some rare 1973 no mint mark $50 also come with error features like die cracks, off-center strikes, or doubling. These are not flaws, they are treasures. Coins with such characteristics have fetched anywhere from $5,000 to $7,500, and sometimes more depending on their rarity and appeal. So how much could the value go up in the future? With rising interest in Kennedy $50 and the limited availability of high-quality examples, values are expected to skyrocket in the coming years. It's not just about coin collectors anymore. Investors are entering the market too, looking for tangible assets with historical value and financial growth potential. This makes the 1973 no mint mark Kennedy $50 not just a collector's item, but a long-term investment. And in the world of coins, few opportunities match the potential of a coin that's still flying under the radar, but rising fast in demand and price. If you're lucky enough to own this coin, now is the time to act. Preserve it, protect it, and have it graded. If you don't own one yet, start searching. Look through your old coin rolls, ask relatives, check thrift stores. Treasure often hides in the places we least expect. Coins like this are more than money. They tell a story of history, of memory, of value growing with time. And in your hands, that story can become real profit. So don't wait. Your 1973 Kennedy $50 could be your next big discovery, and your next big payday. Next up, The 1988 P. Kennedy half dollar. This Philadelphia minted coin is a rising star in the world of US coin collecting, and it's time the world takes notice of what it can really offer. At first glance, the 1988 Kennedy half dollar may seem like just another coin that's been sitting in your drawer or passed through your hands in change. But don't be fooled. This coin has a rich history, hidden demand, and an increasing number of collectors who are actively searching for the rarest and most pristine examples. Its value today may be just the beginning of what it could become in the near future. Let's go back to where it all started. The Kennedy half dollar series began in 1964 as a tribute to President John F. Kennedy, following his tragic assassination in November 1963. The American public responded emotionally to this tribute, with people hoarding the coin as a keepsake, not as currency. By 1988, the coin was already deeply embedded in American culture and coin collecting history, continuing the legacy of one of the most iconic presidents the US has ever known. The 1988 Kennedy half dollar minted in Philadelphia, denoted by the P mint mark, is particularly interesting. It marked the 25th anniversary of the series, and many collectors started saving these coins that year in honor of that milestone. But what makes the 1988 P version truly special is not just its symbolic value. It's the combination of low population in top grades, sharp strikes, and rare errors that has made it a hot item on collector wishlists. One of the most exciting facts is how few 1988 P half dollars exist in perfect condition. While millions were minted, most were released for circulation and suffered heavy wear. The few that survived in near-perfect shape are now incredibly rare. In fact, a 1988 P Kennedy half dollar in MS-67 condition has fetched as high as $6,300 at auction. That's a massive jump from a coin that originally had a face value of just 50 cents. So where can you buy it? Reputable coin dealers, online platforms like eBay, heritage auctions, and certified coin shows are the best places to search. But even better, you might already have one. Check old rolls, family coin jars, or that forgotten stash in your drawer. Many people don't realize they're sitting on a coin that could change their financial situation. And when it comes to selling, always go where collectors are. If your coin is in excellent condition, get it professionally graded and sealed by PCGS or NGC. These certifications significantly increase its value. Then, list it at auction sites, offer it to dealers, or join collector groups where high-grade half dollars are in demand. A professionally graded 1988 P can command premium prices, especially if it's flawless or features rare mint errors like die cracks or doubling. Now you may ask, is it really worth that much? Absolutely. The demand is growing, especially as the Kennedy half dollar series becomes more appreciated by the modern generation of collectors. Prices have been rising for higher graded coins and error specimens. Many coins from the 1980s are now becoming nostalgic, making the 1988 P one of the key coins to hold on to. And let's be honest, you shouldn't sell too quickly. If you own a clean, shiny, high-grade 1988 P, you may want to keep it for the future. Experts predict that as the supply of untouched coins shrinks and more collectors enter the scene, values could double or even triple. Holding onto a coin now could mean even bigger profits later. But if you decide to sell, make sure it's sealed. Sealing it professionally ensures the coin's condition is preserved and authenticated, which gives confidence to buyers and boosts your chance of getting top dollar. It protects your coin's luster, finish, and edge details, all of which matter when it comes to high-value sales. What's also interesting is that some 1988 P half dollars feature off-center strikes, planchet errors, and die breaks, which can make them extremely rare and push the value up to $8,000 or more, even without a perfect surface. These unexpected variations turn a regular coin into a true collector's item. This coin has a lot going for it: historical connection to a US president, scarcity in mint condition, and rising demand. And let's not forget the emotional and patriotic value that surrounds the Kennedy name. That emotional tie makes the coin even more collectible, especially as time goes on. So what's the maximum it can sell for? Right now, certified error or mint state examples of the 1988 P Kennedy half dollar can bring in up to $10,300 at auction. That number could grow as demand intensifies and pristine examples disappear from the market. Your coin could be one of those elite few. This is your chance to act. Search through your collection. Look for that P mint mark under the bust of Kennedy on the obverse. If you've got a bright, clean, uncirculated 1988 half-dollar, don't treat it like spare change. Treat it like a gold mine. Thank you for watching, and remember, every coin tells a story, but not every coin tells a story that can earn you thousands. The 1988 P. Kennedy half-dollar is one of those special ones. Like, subscribe, and stay tuned as we continue to uncover the hidden fortunes waiting in your pocket change. Until next time, keep hunting, keep collecting, and keep believing. Your next great find is closer than you think.